So you say people have to come to America because they have to, and Americans are not accepting, and it's hypocritical. We totally ignore that as individuals, no matter how we want to be universal and just stay in that individual level, like just you and me having a relationship as friends or whatever, or trying to, but whatever is just like everything in our life is soaked. It's like we're trenched in this thing called culture and this thing called like ideologies and that always influences like on a subconscious level, you know.
Okay.
And
No, I see that. I see that. And so what I was trying to say is that I want to recognize that everyone is human. Right? I want to have, that is like my ideology. But sometimes things like culture and fear and just differentness, it can get in the way, and it does get in the way for everyone. And two things fighting against each other, I think, inside everyone. And some people give into the side that is afraid of things that are different and afraid of change and afraid of people that are not like themselves and become closed-minded and exclusive in their own communities and, are suspicious of anyone who is different. And then other people give into the other side more. But you can't completely give into the other side more because nobody's perfect, right? Hi.
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, repeat that.
I'm trying to paraphrase what you say because it's kind of hard to outline like any like argument and kind of tease it out. So you're saying that you, that
There's the ideal, right? That everyone thinks that's politically correct or liberal or, whatever, that believes that everyone's human and everyone, you know, should accept each other because we're all, fundamentally the same because we're all human, right?
no, I don't believe that.
Well, it's an ideal, okay? We're all human. I mean, that's a fact, right? And I mean,
What do you mean by human?
really, everyone is human.
What about animals? Where's where's the distinction?
Okay, animals are not a funny conversation. I don't want to go into animals.
Look, cause it's like we're all humans, but
But have different societies, right? Okay? And, I think everyone, to some extent, is afraid of what they don't know and what's different from them. And I think that, you know, it's like an unease. It's like generalizations of certain cultural stereotypes are really prevalent, right? And it's like, I mean, everyone really is racist in one way or another. Being afraid in a black neighborhood because you're white or Asian or whatever is racist because you're making an assumption based on their race. That
wait, is that a correct way to use racism? Because if you say everyone is a racist, I'm agreeing. Everyone is a person who stereotypes, or everyone have a cognitive shortcuts where we like to judge people very quickly because I think it is true that it is hardwired in our, like brain to make we have to kind of like size people up and see if they're dangerous or not. And like that's like just for survival. But to use the word race though, race is I think a very specific word that you can't just say everyone is a racist. Because
But it's true because
no, because you can't say. I don't think so. Like someone who's Caucasian can say, everyone is a racist, because that word is, I don't know, it's just, there's something very, like the word race and race have like it comes about in a like historical context. And I think you just like convoluting it or like adding it to like the new definition of race. Or race is like we're so past race. Race is just this thing where we judge people by what they're, but
okay,
you
I won't use that word if it bothers you.
no, but I'm saying like the when you reason that you're saying race when it has a history of like specifically for people of color, where when they say race, it has a different meaning than when you saying race. And when you can't just use both of them together, you have to separate them because it have its own like history. I don't know, it's just like how you see change and like human nature is like this 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 essence, this still thing where you know we we can be still and like that never change or something. Like individual, we're human beings, we have the center. But I don't really know anymore. Like I think the solution is it's in, I don't know, like when we say things like that, it's true we have the ability to change it. It's but it's not like saying like people who are disenfranchised or like don't have privilege or something. It's not like a, it's like a power. It's not like a thing where you give and take. But um the person like me or someone who is at a disadvantage, they have the ability
You are
to
not at a disadvantage.
what?
You are not at a disadvantage.
I am okay. That's I'm at disadvantage in some ways, and I'm at advantage in another way. But it's not absolute.
Well, okay, but I mean, really, you can't say that. You are fine.
See, that's the point. That's the problem with saying so absolute. You have to break it down. Like at a certain social space, at a certain time period, at a certain era, at a certain intersection, whatever identity I hold, I am I have privilege and I lose some privilege. But to say in general that you're not you're not at a disadvantage is totally unfair. But to totally dismiss and say that I'm at an advantage or whatever. It's so absolute. It's so like advantage. It's not advantage. For that advantage in what, when, like what system that brings about it.